all over the world, there are many people who are gifted in different areas. Some people discover their gifts and talents. Some people never discover. Those who discover theirs and use them can change the world. Today we meet a very vibrant artist who discovered his gift and talent and is using them to change the world, to inspire change, and to transform lives through art. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Tell us about yourself and what you do.
Yeah, well, my name is Ojara Joel.
Ojara Joel?
Yes.
Okay.
I am a visual artist.
Mm.
Yes. Majorly a contemporary one.
Mm.
I deal in painting.
You do painting?
I do painting, visual painting.
Like this one?
Yes.
Okay.
This one is one of the visual paintings.
Mm.
Yes. Also, I do pottery and ceramics.
Okay.
Yes. Most of my works, as you can see, these are the few I can show. Yes, most of my works are commissioned. Some are taken by friends.
Okay.
Yes.
Some are taken by your customers?
By customers
and friends?
And friends.
Okay.
Yes. Some are taken as gifts.
Okay.
Yes. I majorly deal in painting. I use acrylic.
Acrylic?
Yes, because now painting, artists use oil painting, they use acrylics. Yes. Me, I'm based in acrylic.
Okay.
Because of its nature.
When did you discover that you were an artist?
I discovered that an artist way back, I cannot remember it well, but when I was yet someone young, yes, I was in primary, yes, I discovered it through my brother.
Okay.
Brother. I can say he was the one who
inspired
me. Because, you know, from primary school, maybe when you go to class and the lesson is boring, you'll be doing some artworks.
Okay.
Know? Yes. So one day my parent was called at school because of my brother's case because he filled all the books with some drawings, funny drawings.
So his
when you're young,
his books are full of drawings?
Drawings.
Okay.
It's, when you're young, you be thinking about something, then you draw. So that brother of mine did some kind of funny drawings. When I say funny, it's funny, really funny. So after my parent going there, so she came back, my mother came back and she narrated what happened at school. So my brother was punished, like giving him some canes from school. But I thought of maybe, what if I do it also? Because I was a child, my mother liked me a lot than my elder brother.
Your mother loved you more than your elder brother?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I was maybe if I tried myself, they would not do something like punishment and some other.
Your brother was punished by your mother because of filling his books with art?
Both from school and
and at home?
Yes.
Okay.
So when I decided to do it, I did it. One of my book was also filled. By the end of the time, I collected the book with the teacher. So they also called my mother again, and they asked me that, why is it this boy, the brother to that man, who summoned you about his case, again doing the same thing? She was even surprised. She thought I could not do such kind of thing. So I had to tell them that me, I like drawing. I just like drawing. Allow me to draw. Or if you can buy for me a book so that I draw. Yes, it's okay. Just because I don't have a book for drawing. But I like drawing. They did not administer any punishment. Yeah. That's where I started.
So that was the beginning of the journey now?
Yes, motivated that if I do an artwork like drawing, you cannot punish you.
How did you move from that to this, to what we see today?
It was really a long journey, if I can say. I moved from there, from the exercise book to this one here, canvas. I was inspired by primary school also. Yes, they had MDD competition. So they wanted a backdrop, I can say, make background for their creative dance and other things. As people perform on stage, the background also shows some message. So they had to come to me because they had that an artist, but not established.
So the school already knew you as an artist, though you were not yet fully established.
They knew after me sitting for my senior 6, Form 6.
In Form 6?
Yes.
So a primary school came to you?
Yes.
How did they know about you?
They knew about me because I always do my artworks, then I stick them on walls from home. Yes. So one of the teachers was renting our home. So he went and talked about me to those people. Those people decided, hey, since this guy is at his Form 6, he must be someone good.
You had finished Senior 6?
Senior 6.
Okay.
Yes.
So the school called you to go and draw for them a background picture for the creative dance?
Yes, yes.
How was the experience?
It was tough because I was not yet having much knowledge and skills about doing such kind of painting. Yeah, they asked me, what kind of materials do you use to bring out the paintings? It's like, no, let me. So I had to tell them to first go back. I put some writing, then I give them. I could not answer them at the spot. So they said, oh, it's okay, we are coming at this time. I was like, it's okay. So I had to call my former teacher, my former school. He told me, you can use this, you can use this. Being a person who was new, was new in the field, I was afraid to tell them some materials that were expensive. Okay. So I had to tell them, you buy this. So the cheapest one was 4,000 a quarter liter of paint. So, but the teacher told me a good quality is at around
4,000 Uganda shillings?
Yes, Uganda shillings.
Okay.
Good quality is at 25,000 shillings.
Quality paint?
Yes.
Okay.
So I feared to tell
the primary school?
Yes. So I told them about the cheap things. So they bought it.
They bought the cheap things?
Yes. After submitting my quotation, they bought the things, and then boom, the action started. It was not really good because I had a fear that if someone is seeing me while I'm doing the work, I could just lose that confidence. Okay. Yes, sir. I had to do it in the evening, whereby all of my siblings, I send them away. Okay. So
you would do the work when you were alone?
Alone.
To boost your confidence?
Yes.
Because at that stage, you wouldn't want people to watch you while drawing.
By the way, even if you say, I think there's some error here, everything will go down. So
at that time?
Yes.
Is that the same case now, even now?
No.
So now you can draw this one when millions of people are watching, and you will be okay?
More than millions.
Okay.
Yes.
So how did you overcome that fear?
After my vacation, I chanced to go to university.
You went to university?
I went.
After Senior 6?
Exactly.
Okay.
So from there, based on the experience I had from home, I thought I was superior.
Okay.
I went to university.
You were a hero at home?
Yes. I found myself, I was like,
You found superheroes at the university?
People could draw and feel like they should just blow the air for a living, for a person to come.
Which course were you doing? Which course was that?
I did vocational studies.
Bachelor's level?
Yes.
Okay.
The course is bachelor studies in vocational art and design with education.
So you have a bachelor's degree in art?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. So what started as a simple thing, an experiment in primary school, has transformed into a career?
Yeah. From there, from university, so I had to stay close to those friends who were superior. Yeah, so that I could also pick something out of their works.
Learn from them.
Yes,
Mm.
like learning, yeah, that's it. So from there, I also interact with them. You know, from there, people speak many languages. So you can speak English, someone will respond in their local language.
Which university was that?
It was Chambogo University.
Oh, Chambogo University.
Yes.
One of the top in Uganda.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. So I had to maneuver and find a way to learn best from there. From there, I started getting some small commission. Some small commission. I could not give high prices to my clients because I feared they could just fly away.
You started getting deals for people to draw for them.
Yes. Yeah. So I could not tell them some.
You would charge them
little.
Like how much?
It depends on the size of the artwork. I think it was maybe something like this. If I'm to paint, I would charge it to be, like, let me say it.
Something like this, like
yes,
this one.
I want to be frank. I used to charge this one 10,000.
10,000 at that time.
Yes. Yeah. So from there, I started gaining confidence that if you talk to your client well like this, things will be okay. From there also, as I work, I will be learning from the errors that I do. Learning till I came where I am now.
So you are an artist, a visual artist.
Yes.
What are you beyond being a visual artist? What else do you do beyond art?
I did professional studies
Okay.
with education.
With education.
So I'm a teacher.
You are a teacher.
Professional teacher.
A professional teacher.
Yes.
You teach art.
I teach art.
Okay.
Sometimes they call it fine art, sometimes art and design.
Art and design or fine art.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. So this is so interesting. Now, going back into that story of primary school, that first drawing you did for the school. What was that drawing about? You remember what you drew for that creative dance?
I remember. Okay, for the creative dance, I remember it well.
What was it?
It's about, those people were sensitizing the community about the use of mosquito nets.
Oh, to fight malaria.
Yes. Actually, it was about hygiene, sanitation. So, like draining of the stagnant water, sleeping under mosquito nets, going for immunization, yes, something like that. So they gave me 4. One was a homestead, a poor homestead where stagnant waters are there, compound are bushy, you find the buildings are also not very okay. Yes, they are these temporary buildings. Yes, they were not okay, so I painted those things as one piece. Another one was a person sleeping, let me say a mother sleeping with a child under the net. Yes, I did that one. Another one was a good homestead, very clean, hygienic. So it was clean, the compound was slashed, everything is okay. Yeah, something like that. And another one was about immunization. A child carried by a doctor, being immunized, crying, those kind of emotions. Yes. Something like that.
So there are many forms of art. Art itself, I understand, is a very broad area.
Yeah.
So that if someone says I'm an artist, they have to go beyond that and break it down. So within the broad area of art, where do you belong? You said you are a visual artist. Beyond that, is there more than that you do within the broad area of art?
If you talk about form of art, now I'm a visual artist. That one is one.
Okay. That's one form of art.
Yes.
There are many forms.
Visual. Yes. We have many. But I can say we have more than 8.
More than 8 forms of art.
But major ones are there.
Okay.
And say visual art, performing arts.
Visual art is this one.
Yes, this one is visual arts.
Okay.
Performing arts, about this artists who sing on stage, like performance.
Okay.
Or performance.
Like musicians.
Yes, musicians.
Mm.
Yes, that one's under
Performing arts.
Yes.
Mm.
We can also call it liberal.
Liberal art.
Yes, about poetry and everything.
Oh,
things
like
with
novels,
yes.
books.
Uh-huh.
Liberal art.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Mm.
Can also talk about functional and decorative arts.
Functional and decorative art.
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes this one also goes under decorative arts because you can use it as decorative.
Okay.
It's from visual.
Mm.
Yes.
So those forms of art can sometimes overlap.
Yes, sometimes.
Like this one can be used as decorative art. Yet it is also visual art.
Yes, yes.
So which of the forms of art do you specialize in apart from visual art?
I like performing arts, but I've never explored it.
You would love to explore it one day.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, who are your role models as artists? Like people who have come before you, whose footsteps you would love to follow?
Actually, there are many artists that I have loved their artworks and I feel like following them. But due to specialization, I could not follow all of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So locally, from down here, my role model, I can say, okay, they are teachers.
Okay.
Teachers. The person who taught me.
That is
one of my role models.
In high school or in primary or the university?
No, high school.
In high school.
High school is the major.
You played a key role.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Another one can say that my colleague, a student.
Okay.
Yes.
At the university?
No.
In high school?
High school.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
What did he do?
That guy, by the way, I was not offering final in high school, but he came to me, he talked to me and said, let's go and do this.
Okay, he encouraged you to offer fine art.
Yes, that one is the primary role model for me.
Okay.
Among the colleague students. Yeah.
So those are the two main people locally.
Yeah. Because from university they say here is where to learn how to learn best.
Okay.
So no lecturer can would come to you and say, hold the brush like this, do this like this, or what. Go and do research, then come and present. Correction is made in a group, then you go.
Where are you going with this art? Where do you want to be? Like, what's the vision as an artist?
I want to be among the artists who would be remembered in the world. Yes. From the saying from my colleague, who say, where it seems there's no opportunity, there's opportunity there.
Okay.
So if the world would not remember me at large, then where I stay, they will remember me. So I want to be among the artists who will be remembered
by the
whether
world.
The world or the small.
So the whole world may not remember you, but at least where you come from, they should remember you. So, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, how do you market your products, and how do you get customers?
Most times, I've been getting customers from the community I stay.
Okay.
Yeah. Some from the workplace. As I said, I'm a teacher.
From
Sometimes
school.
Yes, the teachers also. They be my client. Also, I sell my artwork online on WhatsApp, Facebook, WhatsApp.
Okay.
Like that, yes.
You plan to also be so active on all the other platforms like Instagram and X and the rest, so that a lot more people can discover about your artwork.
I want to discover a platform that whereby even if I make something like very funny thing, very funny, or even I cut a piece of cloth and I say this is my artwork, someone would buy.
Someone will buy.
I want that platform.
Have you thought about creating a website, your own website where you can market your art products?
Not yet.
Because that is exactly what you're talking about. Because if you have a website, you can put all the products there and people buy, they click and buy.
Not yet.
Okay. You will work on that.
I'll work on it.
Now let's talk about the profitability of what you're doing. How much money do you make, let's say, in a month from your artwork?
Yeah, the money I make out of my artworks, it varies. It is not a fixed amount. Monthly.
Okay.
Yes.
If you are to sell this one, how much will it be? This particular art piece.
This one, I can sell it at 1.2
This one,
Ugandan shillings.
this beautiful piece of art, 1.2 million Uganda shillings.
Yes.
That's about $400 something, right?
Yes.
This one. Wow. This is good. So you said you also draw people, right? You can draw somebody's like this one.
I draw human figure.
You draw human figure.
Yes.
So like I can ask you to draw my photo.
Exactly.
So how much does it cost for this? If I want you to draw my photo.
It depends.
Ah,
If it is a live painting,
okay.
can cost you 500,000 shillings.
Ghana shillings.
Yes.
Okay.
If it is a live painting whereby you sit there,
I sit
then we
there.
take our time.
You're painting as you're looking at me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this size.
You're reproducing what you're seeing.
Yes.
Okay.
If I'm to use a reference photo,
If I'm to give you a photo which is
yes.
taken
Mhm.
and you draw,
Yes.
uh-huh,
This one, it is 200,000
200,000 Ghana shillings.
Ghana shillings.
Okay. Let's talk about this. What's happening here? What is this? What is happening here? I see a hen, chicks, and a cock. And, this a crocodile or a tortoise?
Yeah, crocodile.
So what is going on here? What is the message here?
You said you're seeing chicken,
I'm seeing.
crocodile,
Yes, yeah.
and something like maybe poultry rearing and reptile
Mhm.
rearing.
Mhm.
To the rare reptiles.
So I'm wondering how somebody can rear chickens and crocodile at the same time.
Yeah. Now that one brings us to
Uh,
have some wonders. What is happening here?
mm.
This one here, it is titled "Brother from Another Father."
Brother from another father.
Yes.
It's the title of this art.
It's the title.
Costing 1.2 million Uganda shillings.
Exactly.
It has deep meaning.
Very
Brother from another father.
father.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
The title comes from a theme. The
Okay.
theme is broad. It is about cheating.
The theme is
Yes,
about
theme.
cheating.
Yes, theme is the overall
Cheating.
thing that governs this
Uh,
composition as the title.
cheating.
The title is Brother from Another Father.
Uh-huh.
The theme, which is the biggest, is about cheating.
The theme is broad now.
Yes, it's broad.
So the theme is about cheating.
Yes,
So there is cheating here.
cheating is there.
Where?
Now, if we have to break the theme down, we now come. Now, what is the topic under that theme? Yes, the topic will be the title automatically. Yes,
Brother from another father.
Brother from Another Father.
Okay.
This brother here,
The crocodile.
this is a male.
It's
It's a male.
It's a male crocodile.
Male crocodile. It's a brother from another father.
Male
That's
crocodile.
Male crocodile. Now, if you can see what is taking place here, you see these big people here. Let me call them people.
Okay.
They are now wondering
The
what
hen
is happening.
and the cock.
Yes.
They are looking at the crocodile.
Yes.
Even the chicks are looking at
The
the
chicks
crocodile.
are looking at it, but their emotions, like you can see, they are not surprised. They are just calm.
They can't understand. They
yes,
can't reason
they-
like.
They are just from the eggshell.
Okay.
Yes, they cannot.
They have just been hatched.
Yes.
Okay.
So there's things there. This one, if the chicken was loyal to this rooster or this cock, the egg would not hatch into a crocodile. So it means
Okay.
it has
So
been
the
moving
crocodile
somewhere.
is hatching from an egg.
Yes. Yes, this is the eggshell.
Okay, so the crocodile and the chicks were hatched together at the same time.
Yes, yes.
But out of one egg came a crocodile
Yes.
instead of chicks.
Exactly.
So cheating was somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the story of the cheating?
Now it means maybe the big man went somewhere looking for what can bring things on table.
Okay.
And this one was also somewhere. From there, she met some guy of this kind.
Okay.
And something happened. between
Something
them.
surely happened.
It thought it would be what? Silence, and it would be something like secret. Now the secret has been revealed here.
So the cock is wondering.
Yes.
How come?
Wondering.
We see a crocodile being hatched.
Exactly.
So there's a deep message here. What do we learn from this piece of art?
Okay. What we can learn from there, I can say, in a relationship, at home, you are a father, someone's a mother. If you are not loyal to one another, you might think cheating or taking your time with another partner will be revealed at any what time. That one is very wrong.
If you think you can cheat and they will not discover, that is wrong and bad.
Very, very wrong. So
Like the hen did.
part here is now the crocodile hatching from the egg, the chicken's egg. They are hatching at the same time, so you can see the chicks are there. This man is here wondering what is happening, and that one is now pretending.
Oh, she's pretending.
Yes. No, I don't know.
But she knows what happened.
She knows. She knows. Yeah, she knows. Now from here, this guy has proved that there has been some cheating.
So the hen was not loyal to the cock.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Was not faithful.
Was not faithful.
So the hen went out of the wedlock and brought this one. This is the result.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, if you are to see, okay, can this hen tell this man that maybe a crocodile rolled the egg and brought it among these eggs that they were having?
That's a difficult situation to explain. Very difficult. That's why she's pretending to be shocked.
Yes. So this one, to summarize it maybe, sometimes also this guy might be having a result somewhere else also.
Okay. Oh, okay.
From home here, he's also pretending.
Okay. He must have also met some crocodile somewhere.
Something there, and the crocodile going to happen to do this kind of thing, and the hen also might be home with its
with a chick.
No.
The crocodile somewhere could have
The
been
female
birth-
chick at his home, let me say that, at his home, pretending as if he's very loyal
and faithful.
Female. Yes, very faithful. Nothing here cannot do such kind of evil things. Yet something is happening here. This one also. Wow, what happened? Whoa, you're not loyal. You were not loyal to me. What? Yet something also behind.
So it is just a matter of time before it is discovered.
Yes.
Okay. This is how powerful art is.
Exactly.
An ordinary person can look at this and will not understand what's going on. So how can art be used to change lives in the society? From this example.
Not to use this as a relevant example. If I take it to the community, or I take it somewhere to sensitize, you know, for you to change the community, sometimes also this kind of sensitization also, or some kind of mean like that. So if I'm to explain what I've just explained, everything, someone will be now thinking about it. If you feel like cheating on your guy, but the result will come out, you say no, it will be known. Let me now be faithful, let me be loyal to my man, to my woman. So that one means someone has changed. Yes, from this very one.
So in this piece of art, you handled the theme cheating,
Yes.
which is a very big problem. Now, many marriages are breaking down because of cheating. Many relationships are breaking down because of cheating.
Of course.
You have solved this through this piece of art. And you have taught the world how people can learn to trust each other, to avoid this, because it is just a matter of time before the crocodile is hatched, right? Which other themes do you plan to explore so that you can continue teaching people how to solve real life problems using art?
Actually, this is a thing that can solve mass. The problem among the mass. But another thing that I'm working on, it is not very broad. It is within us the artists. Yes, it's within us the artists. I'm still finding out some variables from different places that I could work on it in paperwork or be imagining how best I can bring out the thing out, because I cannot from nowhere bring that this is the thing now.
Or you first look at the problems people are going through.
Yes.
You observe.
Okay.
Then you
not measure the problems.
Okay.
Yes, let me say subject matters.
Subject matters.
Yes.
Okay.
If the subject matter is about the problem, something like that, yes,
Okay.
then I focus there. If it's about happiness, you don't need to just deal on something which is negative.
Now, closely related to this theme is the issue of teenage pregnancies. We know this is a region that has suffered the most. This northern region of Uganda is affected so much by rampant cases of teenage pregnancies. How are you going to use art to address that issue, to sensitize the people, to educate them about the dangers of teenage pregnancies?
I can use an art piece like a painting like this, even this size. I can also paint a girl child who is pregnant,
Okay.
a teenage girl child who is pregnant and coming out of the room, but that room from somewhere maybe, somewhere on the room, on the wall, written maybe school, right? So as you a pregnant person, it is rare for you to stay at school.
Okay.
From the administrators, they will not hold you in the school. So if you are going out, it means that one is already school.
Okay.
Drop out, you automatically go out of the school. Yes, if you are pregnant. That one can also work as I'm thinking of.
Okay.
Yes. Another one can be, teenage pregnancy. Sometimes a girl gets pregnant before her day or her time. Say that she can even die during delivery.
Yeah.
Yes. So I can also imagine something like labor pains and something like that. Yes. And the girl giving birth to a dead
child.
Dead child. How can I show death on a child? Yes.
So there are so many things there.
Yes.
The same topic. That's why if you give the same subject matter to different artists, they will come up with different drawings.
They work on it.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's no limit to which you can imagine.
No limit.
Okay. Let's talk about imagination. If you imagine a design in your mind, how do you bring it out? Take me through the steps of transforming it, picking it from your mind to this that we can now see here. Because I'm sure this one was in your mind before you brought it out. So how do you move from conceiving that idea in your mind to this?
Well, it is kind of challenging, but if you're not used to your hand-ons, like doing practice, you can imagine, but bring it out.
It'll be a problem.
Challenge. Yes. So it means whatever you imagine and you feel like you come out visually like this, you take your time, you get somewhere where you can transfer that imagination. Right? So for an artist, you must be having a sketchbook.
A sketchbook.
Yes, a sketchbook.
So after imagining, you sketch it.
Yes. So
Okay.
You sketch it. After sketching, in the process of sketching, you'll be realizing something.
You get more ideas.
You get more ideas. You put it down. Yeah. So you feel from one imagination, you have covered 5 pages of
Okay.
the sketchbook.
Mm.
So from there, you go back. Now you start thinking clearly about it.
Mm.
Then you bring it out.
Mm.
From those 4 or 5 pages,
Mm.
you pick the best.
The
that
final
suits you.
design now.
Yes.
Okay.
Pick the best. Then
Mm.
you come.
You know, start working on this.
Yes, it's not literally coming out with the sketch, then
Mm.
transferring on the surface like this.
Mm.
Some people, some artists, let me say, they just make their sketches, they leave their sketchbooks.
Mm.
In some world, artists, they exhibit their sketchbooks
Oh, they stop there.
on the book.
Oh, okay.
They just, you come and open,
Mm. You see the sketches.
yes.
Mm.
You want to buy the sketchbook or you want to hire it
Okay.
or renting, let me say.
Mm.
Yes.
Well, they can even sell
the sketchbook.
the sketches.
If
Mm.
you don't want to,
Because that is also art. That is
oh, yes,
art in progress.
exactly.
Ah.
If I could remember,
Mm.
there's an artist from Europe.
Mm.
I don't remember it well.
Mm.
He sold his sketchbook.
Mm.
Yes,
Mm.
but sketchbook, if you sell as an artist, you are now selling your originality.
You are selling your mind.
Yes,
The sketchbook is the mind of
very
the
mind
Okay.
artist. So you must keep, because
You must keep it.
Yes,
Mm.
can contain text. You can write about your words, the sketchbook,
Mm.
but here I cannot write.
Ah, okay.
I
You
cannot
you cannot explain here what's going on here. Okay.
Okay, verbally I can explain.
Yes, but writing here you
no,
cannot.
no, 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 no.
Alright.
Cannot explain.
Now after sketching, what do you do? When you now have the final sketch in the
After
sketchbook.
sketching,
Mm.
you go to decision making.
Okay.
Mm.
Mm.
From there, what you decide on, it matters a lot.
Mm.
What material or what media are you going to use?
Mm.
The tools.
Mm.
Does it need technological advancement
Okay.
like these technologies?
Mm.
Does it take most of your time
Mm.
other than doing some mass production somewhere?
Mm.
So you'll be thinking about those things and then you come up with one consolidated idea
Mm.
and you bring it on the surface like this.
Mm.
If you say, no, this one will take much of my time, then you leave it. It will stay.
Mm.
Though sometimes you will forget,
Mm.
you go to another thing. Now back to how you are going to go to another step.
Mm.
Yes, you plan for the materials, you plan for the tools,
Okay.
you plan for the time. When are you starting?
Okay.
Yes, everything, if you plan, it will come out.
That is when you want to produce visual art.
Yes,
Like
you
this.
plan. Yes, you plan.
If you want to only draw, then from the sketch you now make the final design.
Yes,
You draw and then that's it.
it is.
So okay. So
so-
the visual artist, you have to get the materials, gather all of them. Then boom, you start the work.
Yes,
Mm.
because if you go to touches like this,
Mm.
but you are lacking
Mm.
some materials, maybe
Mm.
let me say maybe 2, 3,
Mm.
it will make your work not to proceed well
Mm.
according to the time frame.
Mm.
So you must first gather all the necessary materials,
Mm.
you bring them, then you start your work.
Okay.
Like this one,
Mm.
everything was there.
This one took how many days to complete? From imagination to the sketch to this.
Not yet completed.
Oh, this is not yet completed.
No, it is not yet.
Oh, okay. A lot is still missing.
Not a lot. I can say 75%
75%.
done.
Does that also mean the message we can see now is only 75%?
No, the
What?
message is on
The message is complete.
application of material.
Or you just need to now do final touches.
Yes.
What life lessons have you learned from this art journey?
What I learned from my artwork as life keeps on moving, right from the primary base till date, many challenges and many achievements. Can it be something that I've done?
Yeah.
Yes. So, basing on the achievements, I can say right now I've produced paintings
Okay.
like this, no matter the size.
Different sizes.
Yeah. I've done so many paintings. I can say can now reach 1,000 paintings.
Over 1,000 paintings now.
1,000.
In different places, sending different messages,
Exactly.
exploring different things.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Including the ones from clients,
Okay.
from my own imagination.
Okay.
Yeah, thousands.
So a client can come with their imagination,
Yes.
and you do the art for them.
Mhm.
Okay.
So what I learned,
Mm.
there are many things.
Mm.
First, as an artist, you must really be prepared
Mm.
for what you want to do.
Mm.
If you're not prepared, you can start and stop on the way.
Mm.
So you must be prepared. So me, as I start something,
Mm.
I make sure I'm prepared.
Okay.
Because I don't want to waste time.
You want to start and finish. You
Start.
don't want to stop.
Whether I finish or not,
Mm.
I'll make sure I finish, and I know I will finish.
You start to finish,
I
not to
start
stop on the
finish.
way.
No.
Okay.
I don't start and say, now, here, I don't know how to go.
Okay.
I hate or something like that.
Mm.
I must.
So you
finish.
start with the end in mind. You know
Exactly.
where you want to end up before you begin.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So that one is about preparation.
Mm.
Also acquisition of the necessary things like materials,
Mm.
tools. Yes, you must be with them.
Mm.
From my university, a lecturer said, if you want to be a good painter, even if you don't have paints,
Mm.
make sure you have brushes.
Okay.
Mm.
You may not have the paint, but have the brushes.
Make sure you have brushes.
That's a deep statement.
Then from there,
Mm.
you can acquire maybe 2 paints, maybe black and white, and then you start your work to be in black and white.
Okay.
Something just like that.
So one of the major challenges you're facing is the lack of quality brushes.
Brushes.
Okay. Which other challenges?
Paint as well.
Paint.
Yes. Because nowadays I'm using this exterior and interior wall paints
Okay.
for painting houses.
Okay.
Because I have no access to the center where
Okay.
they sell the quality paints.
Oh, the paints you are using are not for art, are for houses.
Basically they are for houses,
Okay.
but as an artist, you
Mm,
must try
okay.
to solve
Yes.
the problems.
Okay.
Yes.
Are there specific paints for art,
Exactly.
and they are expensive?
Very expensive
Okay.
to me.
Okay.
Yes. they are
To many other artists.
I can say.
So which other challenges?
Some other challenges
Mm.
can be promotions.
Okay.
Yes, promotion.
Mm.
Uh,
How to promote your products?
yes.
Do you collaborate with other artists and maybe some media houses so that you can promote your products?
First to start with,
Mm.
with the artists, some
Mm.
other artists,
Mm.
yes, I collaborate with them.
Okay.
Let me say I interact
Mm.
with them.
You work with them
Yes,
to promote your work.
exactly.
Mm.
You know, sometimes we as artists we are also jealous.
Or some artists are jealous.
Very,
They
very
don't want to
jealous.
promote each other.
They don't.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I want to interact with you, I must first know that you are someone who does not like this one. Maybe someone is falling down from what he's doing.
Okay. Somebody declining in his work.
Yes, yes. If you have maybe, let me say this one, I want to take it for exhibition in Kampala.
Mm.
But an artist who has a very high access to that gallery.
Mm. But does not have good art.
Yes, that's not.
Will not easily want to
No,
promote you together.
You would not.
That's jealousy. That's a very poor attitude.
By the way,
Mm.
it is kind of prevailing.
Now, what is your message to such people? Not only artists, but people who are jealous because of the success of other people. You see a friend is succeeding and you become jealous. Instead of helping them, you want to bring them down. What is your message to them?
Earlier on, I said my next project will be about jealousy.
Okay.
Yes, but I maybe spotted about artists.
Okay.
Yes.
Was that inspired by what these artists are doing, failing to promote each other because of jealousy?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So what message do you want to send to those artists and by extension other people through that piece of art?
To be simple, For us artists, if you want to excel, according to my perception, you must allow someone also to excel.
Okay, when you allow other people to excel, you also excel.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. That's the message.
We succeed by helping others.
Yes.
Okay.
If I don't help you, maybe you help me. I take this one for exhibition, Kampala. Someone likes it from there, and I get some company from there.
You connect.
Come back to say, brother, sister, things are now working out.
Okay.
Let's now do this and this, maybe
together.
Yes. Then we get that thing out to us. So if you are jealous, you cannot bring something for your success.
A South African musician sang a song. In the song, she said, with jealousy, you will not go anywhere. With jealousy, you will never be a man. What do you say about that story?
Yeah. With jealousy, you cannot go anywhere.
And with jealousy, you will never be a man.
I think I just mentioned that previous words. That when you take it for exhibition and you get something from there, some support, now you will go somewhere.
You go somewhere.
With jealousy,
you will never even get to the exhibition ground. And you will never be a man, you remain a boy.
That is.
A boy
so
in a man's
if
suit.
you go somewhere, you will at least you will change. You will change. Like me, if I go there and I get some support, like company, something like that, I'll change. Then from changing, like you said, you can never be a man. So it means that person. I think that man is overall word for even ladies.
Yes. Like you will never mature. Kind of. You remain a boy.
You cannot.
With jealousy.
No.
So I think
it means you cannot grow also.
Yes, you can never grow.
You
That
can
artist is saying, when you're jealous of other people's success, you will never mature. It means you have not really matured in life. You're just a boy wearing a man's suit. People see a man walking or a grown-up woman walking, but inside you is a small useless boy or a small useless girl because of jealousy. So that's dangerous.
Yeah.
So when that art piece comes out, I'm sure many will learn about jealousy and they need to work with each other and to collaborate because there is strength in number. Now, what is your greatest achievement as an artist in terms of changing the lives of people through the messages you send through your art? Have you had some testimonies from the people out there, like from the schools, like the places where you go and do your graphics work? What are the feedback you have heard from people concerning your work?
Exactly. Right where we are. I did some.
Where we're sitting here.
Yes.
I can see you did a lot of paintings here, a lot of artwork here.
At first, that client didn't know that I'm an artist. But I came to him.
Okay.
I told him, boss, I think here needs some kind of art pieces.
You gave him ideas on how to design the place.
Yes. So
Okay.
maybe if you put something here like this, it will be okay.
Okay.
But I came when some other art pieces were already here.
Okay.
But going beyond those art pieces, I had to bring in those kind of
Fresh ideas.
Yes, those ideas. So he was like, do you really do it? I was, yes, I do. But I didn't know you are an artist. I was like,
Okay.
you maybe give me a chance so that you see that I'm an artist. I was like, it's okay, let me plan. He planned also. I came here and said, hey man, everything is now okay. Let's now see what we can do about that idea. So yeah, we went ahead and boom, my art pieces, my artworks also came.
So this place looks so beautiful today like this, in part because you contributed.
I contributed.
Okay.
Yes.
You did so many of the artworks here.
Exactly.
Okay. So that's a big achievement for you because when you enter the place and you see your works beautifying the place, you surely feel so good.
From there, let me say, from there, he started appreciating bigger. I thought you would not manage this. Now I see you're even more than other people that I used to know. It's like, that is life. Sometimes if someone is not exposed, you will not know about that person. So now here you know my strength and my weaknesses are out of what I did here.
Okay.
Sorry. Things are okay. Now let me plan another project will come and will be the person in charge of it. So
that's a big achievement, honestly, because a lot of people come to this place and they look at your work and appreciate it. You know, in life, we rise by lifting others. You believe that?
yes.
Now, are there people whom you are nurturing, grooming to also become big name artists like you?
Exactly. Yeah. The big number is from school.
Okay.
It's at school.
Okay.
Because I'm a teacher.
Most of the artists you
Most
are
of
grooming
the-
are
the
young people, students.
Yes.
Okay.
The students who are doing art, I want them to be somewhere great.
You want them to be better than you.
More better than me.
Okay.
Yes.
You want them to do better works than you.
Yes. Apart from students, sometimes I also see someone who was interested in art.
Okay.
If I get some work, I call that person. The work that is there.
Okay. Wow. So a lot of people believe that art can only be done by those who are gifted in it. That if I'm not gifted, like I'm not talented in this, I cannot do this. Is that true?
Maybe to add on your question, how would you find out or discover your potentials or discover your talent if not given a chance? If someone just comes and say, I think you cannot do art, I will be the thing I cannot do. No, that's the wrong perception. Everyone is talented,
Okay.
but in different fields.
Okay.
Yeah. It is only a matter of giving a chance
Okay.
to that person.
So failing to do this does not mean I'm a failure. I can still succeed in other areas. I can go and explore it.
You can succeed.
Okay.
Because with arts is very broad, by the way.
Okay.
Very, very broad. I think arts is the broadest
Okay.
discipline because everything,
Almost everything is art.
almost everything.
Even talking is art. Huh?
Everything is art.
When I was in high school, I struggled with fine art. The best mark I got in fine art was 20%. And my art teacher used to criticize my work. He made me feel worthless in art. I was a top student. I would score 100% in most of the subjects, but art was a problem. So this teacher discouraged me a lot. And you would look at my artwork and say, this is nothing, this is nothing, this is nothing, this is nothing. So I felt low up to the point of dropping fine art. I stopped attending fine art lessons. So when I was sitting for exams, my number of subjects would be less by one because I wouldn't do fine art. I would just leave. But I would still emerge number one. Now, what message do you have to such teachers? Not only in art, but in other areas of life where people who are supposed to encourage other people instead discourage them, calling them useless or worthless and discouraging them a lot. What message do you have for them? How can we change that?
Right? Let me start from where you've been scoring 5% or
20%,
something.
5%,
Yeah.
maximum 20%.
Let me start from there. You would have been a great artist also if you were motivated. But such kind of demotivation let someone not to work continuously. The reason why I'm a teacher right now for art and design is also because my teacher, my family teacher. I can say some negative things can also inspire you to become great or somewhere. Way back in my lower high school, my teacher used to teach us, and he was not very good at advising students.
He was good at teaching, but
I
not
think
advising
the
students.
same character or the same behavior was
Of my
there
teacher.
with your teacher.
Okay.
He could not advise, do this, improve on this, do this like this. He just comes, place the flask like this, draw this. If you come. Talks bad about you, then you give up. So when we were setting the final exam, I was like, I know I'm not going to pass this well, but I can do it well. Because I've started liking it way back when I was young. I can do it well. I did not pass it well.
Okay.
In the lower level, I did not pass it well. Now, when I moved ahead, I was like, now, since from the previous experience, what can I do best now? I found the same thing, high school. So it's like, what is the problem here? So what I found out, those teachers, they never want someone to come like them.
Okay.
They want to try that what?
Oh, they don't want people to reach the throne. Okay.
What I've realized.
Okay.
Way back then.
So that even if your work is good, they can tell it is bad, just because they don't want you to reach there where they are.
Those people, they are subjective. Okay. If they like you, even if your artwork is not good, even if your artwork is not good, they just appreciate you and move on. Me, I've been among those people who are very superior. If I'm to learn, things will not come out well because somehow I was demotivated. So those people, those teachers, they have biasness and they don't want people to reach their level. But me, I thank God that I have emerged to be a teacher like this.
Okay.
I want my students in life to be somewhere
better than you.
Though they will be doing some other things, but they will still embrace that. When I was at this level, remember, because if that person is not doing specific work like art, maybe someone, the descendant also, will be doing it and advise that that is very okay.
Okay.
It's just about motivating someone so that that person doesn't feel
useless or worthless and
out of the place or something like that. So
to make someone believe they can do something.
They can do, yes.
Nobody,
everyone you see, a child, if you see a child, what the child learns first, apart from, before talking, it is art.
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 A child learns art.
Yes.
Art in which form?
Sometimes you can perform with your child, baby.
Okay.
You wave like,
that's art already.
Smiles, you're performing something already.
Even crying is art, right?
Yeah.
When a child is crying, that's art.
Art, you communicate.
Okay.
It is a mean of communication also.
Okay.
A child might cry
to
because
communicate something.
He or she is starving.
Okay.
So you, as a mother, you need to feed. That one's already communication through performing some kind of sound and other things, you know. Yes. So that one's art already. So when a child starts to sit, maybe you find child maybe from our home. You know, we used not to sit on this kind of cemented floor, right?
Oh yes.
This bare ground, child would just be moving the fingers like this.
Drawing something.
Means there's something already in the mind of that child.
Okay. The cognitive development process.
Yes. When you give a chance to the child to continue with that kind of ability, it will increase, perfect it, and improvement will be there. You find that, oh, this child can do something out of, okay, I can say things you can perform with your hands is psychomotor. Maybe the child will not be an artist like me, but a mechanic, like something like that, carpenter, something like that. Maybe a tailor, you know. Yes, that is it, but people don't see that from the early stage.
So nobody should be discouraged from what they do. They should be encouraged to learn and explore many areas. They can surely find out where they fit.
Exactly.
Now, from what you say, can we say everybody is an artist?
Yes.
Everybody is an artist.
Everybody
is an artist.
Exactly.
So everything we do is art. Basically art.
Exactly.
Okay.
Do you believe
I
you
do.
are an artist?
I am now. Because even talking is art. So whatever we are doing now is art.
I hope you had an experience whereby you went somewhere, so that someone produced for you something and you give that person your idea and do it like this.
Oh, yes.
And that thing is tangible and it's attractive, and your ideas is shown from it. That one,
that's art.
You are now an artist, but you went just to give that person, the technical person, to do.
So I may not be able to paint like this, but I can do art in another area.
Exactly.
If I stand and speak to people, that's art. I write a book, that is art.
Yes.
So we need to explore the different forms of art. Okay, you have a company, right?
Yeah, I do have.
What is the name of the company?
My company's name is Oj'Art.
Oj'Art.
Oj'Art, yes.
Oj'Art. Many people call it Oj'Art.
Oj'Art.
Okay. So the company is called Oj'Art.
Oj'Art.
Okay. What does Oj'Art do? What does the company do?
Oj'Art is derived from my word, from my name.
Your name?
Yes.
Okay.
My surname.
Your surname?
Yes.
Ojara.
Yes.
Okay.
And I
So
combine it with the word art.
Art.
Yeah.
You said you don't have a permanent studio right now,
No.
but you want to establish a standard studio,
Exactly.
right?
Yes.
And what kind of support would you need from those who are interested in art and to take you to the next level? If somebody wants to stand with you to give you the push you need to get to where you want to be, what kind of support would you need?
I need
Uh,
a studio. And a
uh,
studio must be having its component.
okay,
And it must be a real studio.
a real
not,
studio.
Not studio that will die after some period.
What is a real studio?
Okay.
How does it look like?
As I said, it must be having the components.
Mm.
A real studio is a standard studio. Let me say a standard studio
Okay.
must be having most of the studio equipments.
Okay.
Equipments, materials,
Okay.
tools,
Mm.
and then the structure of the studio. That's
Okay.
where,
Mm.
yes.
So what would you need to set up a standard studio? Do you plan to set up a training school for art? If money could not limit you, what would you do with your art?
Definitely.
Mm.
Like establishing
An art school.
Yes, art school.
Oj'Art. Huh? Art school.
Yes.
Okay.
Oj'Art School of Design.
Oj'Art School of Design. School of Arts and Design.
It can be like that.
Okay. You have that in mind. You want to establish that school. Okay. How much money do you need to establish a studio? I'm asking because somebody out there may have that money, which they can give you to support a studio, to set up a studio for you. Because this is beautiful, using art to change lives in the community. This is what we need. See, this one here can save so many marriages. This one piece of art. So somebody out there may want to set up a studio for you so that you can do better than this, so that you can now go beyond what you're doing now.
300 million.
300
can set a
million.
standard.
Can set up a standard art studio. What is the minimum amount of money that can set up a substandard studio that you can later advance to a standard studio?
200.
200 million. So you need not less than 200 million Uganda shillings to set up a studio.
I don't need less.
If you had such a studio, what would you be doing now?
Wow. I'd be now thinking about setting art school.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe besides that, I would also be trained.
You would now have many students
Yes. I'll be
whom you would be
them.
training them.
Yes, because from there, if I now have some numbers of students, I would be okay. Now, if I build this size, today I have this number. More how many numbers? If there's increase in
Okay.
number, the population of students who come to learn from the studio, means after 10 years, my budget should be
Okay.
after 10 years.
From there, you can move now to a school, to
Yes.
study school. Now, does it mean lacking the standard studio is limiting you from transforming lives through art?
That's it.
Okay. So if you had the studio, you will be able to change more lives through art. Painting more art pieces on different themes, different topics, on issues affecting the society. So we could have seen many of such pieces already if you had such a studio.
Yes.
So if somebody wants to support you, how do they reach you? If somebody inspired by your work and wants you to continue changing lives through art by designing such pieces that can send powerful messages like this one, they want to support you to reach out to a lot more people, not only in Africa, but in the whole world. How do they reach out to you?
I have an email, I have a mobile telephone number,
Okay.
yeah, which is on day and night.
Okay. 24/7, the number is on.
It's on.
Give them the number.
Plus 256
Okay.
77
Okay.
99
Okay.
759
Okay.
51.
Repeat it for them.
Plus 256
Okay.
77
Okay.
99
Okay.
759 51.
That's the number.
Yes. I
Okay.
have two.
Okay.
I don't know if
The second one.
the second one is plus 256
Okay.
755
Okay.
28 48 31.
Okay. Again.
Plus 256
Mm.
755
Mm.
28
Okay.
48 31.
Okay. Your email.
My email is Ojara Joel
Okay.
625 at gmail.com.
Ojara Joel 625 at gmail.com.
Exactly.
So anyone who wants to support you can either call your two numbers, either of the two numbers directly,
Yes,
or they can reach out to you via email.
correct.
Ojara Joel 625 at gmail.com.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll put the numbers and the email on the screen for them. You said you do a lot of business through WhatsApp.
Yes.
Okay.
I have WhatsApp number.
Which number do you use on WhatsApp?
It's plus 256
Okay.
77
Okay.
99 759
Mhm.
51.
Okay. Okay.
Plus 256
Okay.
77 99 759 51.
Okay. That's for everybody. Now for the local people here in Uganda.
077
Okay.
99
Mhm.
759
Okay.
51.
Mhm.
Next one is 07
Uh-huh.
55
Okay.
28
Okay.
48 31.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for people in Uganda, you don't need to put the code. You just call directly. Now those outside Uganda, the code of Uganda is plus 256. Okay, we'll be grateful to see many people come to support your work so that you can continue changing the world through art. The world needs more people like you who can use what they have to change lives in the world. Now, if we look at, if you look at the world today, if you could change just two things in the world, what would you change? Looking at our world today, globally now, if you could change only two things to make the world better through art, what would those two things be?
The first one, I think, would be love for one another.
Love for one another.
Yes.
Okay.
Love for
How would you inspire
I-
love through art?
By producing. So
Okay.
arts that talk about love for one another.
Okay.
Like you loving someone.
Mm.
No, when you love someone,
Mm.
there will be something
Okay.
moving on well. Something.
Does that mean the world is missing love?
Exactly.
Okay.
Can I quote it?
Yes. Go on.
Currently,
Mm.
I think there's something in Gaza.
Oh, all
which
right.
is not.
Israel, Gaza,
Yes.
the war is going on.
If they like each other or they love each other,
Okay.
do you think that would be happening?
No. If they loved each other, they wouldn't be throwing bombs at each other now, killing children in hospitals. So it is because they don't love each other. That's why they are killing each other. How would the world look like if we loved each other?
If they love each other,
Mm.
it will not just be looking, but
Mm.
it will be peaceful.
Okay.
And the place we would like to be more than anywhere under the sun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there would be perfect peace in the world if we loved each other.
Yes.
So love is a key ingredient
Exactly.
for achieving peace. So that's the first thing you could like change in the world, the hatred,
Yes.
by promoting love. What's the second thing?
I cannot leave art to die.
Okay.
So I will produce artworks
Okay.
to promote art.
To promote art itself.
Yes.
So that's how much you love art. So you identify with art. You are art, and art is you.
Yes. Someone down there will say this. Oh, this one is Oj'Art's piece. So hey, I can do better than this person. Let me try to improve where there is where he had some challenges and some. So it means I've inspired that person. Leonardo da Vinci also.
A great man.
Very great. Leonardo da Vinci, his history is very great. He impacted in many sectors, whether this education, maybe about hospital, something like that.
Alright.
Health and everything. That person, that big man did a lot in history. So he inspired me. He's a father of realism. He could draw, could do surgery on the flesh and draw out the flesh. The muscles are arranged.
You could cut the flesh.
Yes.
And then
In the
draw.
mortuary, yes.
Wow.
Do that.
What a
same
man.
kind of thing. So without him, I wouldn't have been inspired to
Okay.
do realistic things.
Okay.
So I'm bring out realistic. Someone will be down there, someone growing, and will say, in future will analyze my artwork. Will say, oh, you see here, it's not like wood feather. So that person will bring feather. I've inspired him or her with my work. So art will not die.
Okay. What is this? What are these things I'm seeing here? This one. What are these ones?
This is a flower vessel.
A flower vessel. This one.
Yes.
We can put flowers inside here.
You can put flowers.
Okay.
inside.
And this one? I see there.
Let's first finish this one.
Okay.
This one is multi-purpose.
Okay.
Can be a flower vessel. Can be something in the office you can put your pens.
Okay. The flowers can be here and the pens here. Multi-purpose.
Can also.
What is the name? How do you call this?
Apart from flowers.
This is a vessel.
Yes, it's a vessel.
Okay.
Yes. This is a ceramic product.
Ceramics product. Okay.
Yeah. Can also be a decorative.
Okay.
This way, whereby you put light here. You can use grind.
Okay.
Grind here. I mean drill. Drill here, then you put some light.
You made this one.
Yes, I made this.
Okay.
Then you put light there. At night, these things will produce some designs on the wall.
So this is
space, yeah.
many things in one. This
many
one here.
things, many things.
What about this?
That one is also a flower pot.
Flower pot. I see these things inside here. This.
Yeah.
What are these for?
Those are stones.
These stones.
Stones from aggregate.
From aggregate.
For buildings, for making concrete.
You also worked on the stones.
I worked on.
You painted the stones.
I printed it.
Beautiful.
Thank
So
you.
what is this for?
Okay, that one I put to support.
To support.
Because the flower is there, it supports the flower, and it's also beautiful.
Also for beauty.
Yes, for beauty.
Okay. These are all ceramic products.
Yeah, these are ceramic.
How does what you believe in affect how you do your art? How do the personal values that you have, maybe discipline, maybe honesty, maybe trustworthiness, how do those values affect how you do your art?
Yeah, actually, maybe things to deal with the art pieces that I want to sell to customers. It must be original. Original work. So all this is original. Okay. It must be original. And sometimes also needs me to be like, you be honest, when
Honesty.
I'm selling this, it's
Okay.
10,000, right?
Okay.
And this one is 5,000.
You don't exaggerate the price.
Why?
Because you're honest.
This one, the materials I used to produce it, they are quite expensive
Okay.
than this one.
This is cheaper.
Though they are little related,
Okay.
but according to the production, this one also takes time. This one takes relatively less time.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So when I'm selling it, I must be honest to
Okay.
customer.
Why is honesty very important? Not only to an artist, but to everyone else. Even here, there is dishonesty here.
Honesty brings trust among the two parties.
Okay. The two parties can be seller and buyer, artist and client, husband and wife.
If I sell you this and you find these cracks, you see these cracks, but I did not tell you about this, you go home and say, I don't like this.
What is your final message to those who will watch this video?
If you have an artwork like this, sometimes at home, you're frustrated, something is not moving on well. This one is on the wall. You said you look at it, you now start looking at this thing. If you start studying this, you will stop thinking about other things that were stressing you.
Okay.
Yes.
So art can bring healing.
Exactly. Can we call it therapy?
Yes, therapy. Art is a form of therapy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Something like that. If you study it, it will draw your mind away from those stress and the time you want to go back and start thinking of things, something must be ready. That you must do. So that's it. Yeah. Contributes there. And also, what I can say, if you have a young mind or a young person, please. And that's why in China, as long as you know how to talk, to walk, to do things, you must know art.
Okay.
In China, both martial arts and visual art, they are very vital. Yes. You wake up, you want to go to the farm, you first job.
Okay.
Yes. Job. You start schooling, you must know how to draw. This. It what makes your mind also what? It makes your mind develop well also. So it contributes in mind development. As you grow, if your mind is disturbed, your growth will also be disturbed. But if you are in a place, in a conducive place, and you're being supported to do your artwork, instead of going maybe, you said useless things on TikTok.
Yeah.
Even these 3-5-year-olds children, they know appearing on TikTok. But yet they don't know much things there. If you
Most of them do not even know why they're there.
If you engage them, they do this thing.
They can start posting useless content.
They will start
They can start posting useful
content. Let
content
me draw mommy.
and post there. That's better.
It's okay. Other than going there and exposing some, okay, let me say exposing in a very bad way.
So we can use even social media to send messages through sharing art pieces. Okay.
Yes.
Now your own people here are talking about rehabilitating the homestead. You know, the people here were in the war for over 20 years. So now they are talking about which is refurbishing the homestead. So how are you going to contribute to this struggle to rehabilitate the devastated homesteads through art? What is going to be your contribution? You know what the war did in Northern Uganda?
Yes.
You know why the people are so poor now? Part of it is because of the war. The war contributed a lot. The war destroyed the culture of the people. The war destroyed the region completely, brought down the region. But now people are struggling to rise again. What is going to be your contribution as an artist to this struggle, to rehabilitate Northern Uganda? Specifically at Julius region, where you come from?
I think my communication to that factor,
Mm.
I think I would go graphically.
Okay.
That
Mm.
maybe design
Mm.
can be banners,
Okay.
can be stickers.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm.
Like in a community, in a rural areas.
Mm.
Yes. You know, in rural areas, there are some places where people meet,
Okay.
big numbers of people meet.
Mm.
So you can place there, like hospital or health centers. Hospitals, you can place there.
Like you can draw
you can-
something like this and you place it
Yes, I can draw like this.
like in a training center where there are many people, or in a
Yes.
hospital where people go for treatment, they can see
Exactly.
and they learn. Okay.
Now,
Mm.
I will not be talking about the importance of war.
All right.
I can talk about now we are back home.
Okay. People have
Peace
gone
is
back
now-
home after the war.
Yes, peace is
The guns went silent and peace came back. So people must now work
right.
to rebuild their homes.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if you do this and this,
Mm.
you will get the pay in this form.
Okay.
Yes. If you go to school, your parents had these grass thatch houses.
Mm.
But if you go to school as a child,
Mm.
you will fill the gap that
Mm.
they did fill.
Okay.
You will come and build something permanent.
Okay.
Yes, this is not only about permanent building.
Alright.
So the gaps that were left because the parents were struggling with
The war. The children can now close those gaps.
Yes, because
They shouldn't use those gaps as excuses
No.
for not doing what they're supposed to do.
No.
So there's no excuse for the children born today
If you give students
for not
chance
doing well.
to give excuse also, they will say you did not study. Why would I study?
Okay, that's an excuse.
Yeah, so
Okay.
they must not use that gap
Mm.
as an excuse.
So the people of Northern Uganda must not use the war as an excuse for not working hard to develop their homes.
They should not focus
On what?
Yes.
The war is over, the guns are silent.
Whoever focus on the war again, it means he or she still likes the war.
It's living in the past.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The person is also fighting himself or herself.
Mm.
Yes. So, you know, so those things will communicate a lot. If I say graphically, it means computer work, then text and images.
Okay.
Those who will not read, they will see the images there, and then they understand.
Okay. How do people in this region, in the sub-region and in Northern Uganda and in Uganda, embrace art? Do they really understand the importance of art in transforming lives in the community?
They understand.
This is what the people here can use to heal from the trauma of the war. And they can use art to heal.
Yes.
How do you encourage your people here to fully embrace art as a form of healing from the war? And not only war, but also other stressful experiences that they go through. How can they embrace art to heal as a form of therapy?
I would also encourage them. Maybe if they learn about someone who's an artist, if possible, if they could pay a visit or order some pieces.
Okay.
You know, if you order from me that you first do for us these things, and then maybe you use it as a therapy, you say therapy,
Okay.
yes, so that children can come and see this, you know, children they like this cartoons drawings.
Okay.
Yes. If you please, would you help us? Yes, it's okay. They are now embracing, right? Yes, they are appreciating it. That's
Okay.
right. So I do that to make them not think about, you know, when you're telling stories about war, it means you're taking also the
Taking
children
people back.
You're taking the children who never
Experience the war.
during the war. They are now experiencing it. So
Wow.
it means if art is there, they are seeing how people are now playing this. They are skipping ropes.
All right.
It used to be there before the war and after the war. It's still there, but if you make it visual like this, they'll come and they can go and do it themselves also. They will just be open-minded. Yes. No stress.
Okay.
Yes. To mature people, mature people can still also go and look at artworks. that were meant for children, and they can like it, and also
This is so deep. I really love this. This is deep.
they take their time.
This one piece of art can solve so many problems in the whole world. This one. I have appreciated the power of art today, looking at this. Well, now, how is the government supporting art? From your own experience.
What I can say, the government is majorly focusing, majorly. I'm not saying they are not saying this, they are majorly focusing. Performing artists.
Performing artists,
Yes.
the musicians,
The musicians.
and those creating videos.
Yes. Now, with the visual artists, where
Okay.
as we are looking for it, but
The visual artists are not properly represented.
they are not represented properly, but when it comes to laws that restrict some other activities, they are not restricted, like exhibition.
Okay.
Yes.
So
the
you
government
can.
does not restrict
Okay. So
exhibition.
you are free to exhibit your products as a visual artist.
Yes,
But when it comes to getting support from the government, it's mainly the performing artists,
majorly.
like the musicians and the videographers, and many of those people.
Exactly.
Now, what is your message to the government as a visual artist?
Directly to the government.
Yes. The government has not to ignore the visual artists, because now this is a national treasure.
What I can say,
This should be in the parliament of the country.
if the government
Ah,
can at one point
mm,
decide
mm,
every district
mhm.
we have a public art gallery,
All right, a public art gallery in every district.
every district,
Okay.
it would be much better.
Mm.
Now, if they said that, me who doesn't know about art,
Mm, mm.
what if I make some artwork? I just write my name there. They take it, they accept.
Okay. To keep that,
Yes.
so that artists could take their artworks to be displayed
Yes.
in that gallery
Exactly.
from every district. Okay.
Because the reason why I have seen it,
Mm,
this format of districts
mm,
cannot be maybe small spaces, I mean places like sub-counties,
Mm.
town councils,
mm. The cities.
maybe they can budget for a place
Mm.
where they establish
An art
gallery.
center or
Yes,
like
yes,
Mm.
something like that. You know, when an art gallery is established here where we are staying, people around here will be doing something
Yes.
about art, knowing that the opportunity.
Their work could be displayed here.
Yes.
Okay.
From far away also,
People will come.
someone will be doing it because it's already there in their district and there's no restriction.
Mm.
When the curator sees the artwork and the artwork it qualifies to be kept
Okay.
in the gallery. Yes. Take
Okay.
many craftsmen are there
Mm.
down in the community.
Who are not known.
They are not known.
Mm.
No.
Mm.
You can hear
People
their
don't hear their stories.
when you see their pots,
Okay.
the water pots.
Now, for those who never see the pots, can never hear their stories.
No, you also not know that this person is
So, apart from the art gallery, how can the government create platforms, or how can artists collaborate with the government or authorities to create platforms for artists to showcase their works?
right. You know, as the government, they have technical people,
Yes.
these ICT specialists.
Mm.
You can also hire them to develop apps or mobile applications.
Okay.
And or
And
some,
maybe create websites.
yes, websites, something like that. Yes. That one also be linked to a website. No app can also be linked to a website.
Yes.
Whereby it is worldwide.
Mm.
So if government also do that,
Mm.
at one's work, I think that idea
Mm.
you brought on table
Very
is
powerful.
very nice.
Very powerful. Creating a website where artists can display their products. You can also have your own as an artist, as Oj'Art,
Yes.
but also the government can have a bigger platform
Yes.
where these different artists can display their works for sale. I've seen artworks like this in Europe. People selling them in Europe, but they were not made in Europe.
Exactly like this.
Artworks like visual artworks like this from different parts of the world. Yeah, some from Africa here. So the government can also help in looking for markets for these products outside Africa, because they have the power to do it. Maybe what is lacking is the will. Okay. Your last one.
You have been hearing from Oj'Art. So
The CEO of Oj'Art.
I'm the CEO.
CEO and founder of Oj'Art. A very powerful visual art company.
I would love to see my company build with a lot of artists.
Okay.
Yes. I'd love to see that.
Okay.
Yes. Not in some years, but starting now.
Okay.
Yes.
The journey has begun. Okay. You welcome collaborators,
Exactly.
partners who can walk this journey with you,
Yes.
so that you can change the world through art. Okay.
To summarize it, we need to be people who appreciate
Okay.
work of hands.
Okay.
Yeah. Even if it's not work of hands, but as long as it's someone's idea,
Okay.
appreciate it. Where I cannot be positively appreciated, some advice and kind of words can be put, not bad words. You know, when we appreciate something in words, we need to talk so that that person also feels wow, if I do this will really be powerful. But if you challenge someone negatively, not be so well. That's my last part.
Wow. Well, I must say I am so grateful to you for sharing your story. Your story is so inspiring. And I believe a lot of people who will listen to your story will get inspired to also discover their gifts and talents. Because they are also artists. They may never paint like you, but they can do something that can also change lives. I am amazed and inspired because you are using art to change lives. You are not just doing it for money, but you're doing it because you want to change lives. This one piece of art, this is the solution. It has the message which is the solution to so many marriages today. People are breaking apart because they lack trust, they lack loyalty, they are cheating. Everything is in this one piece of art. This is an international treasure. I hope to see your artwork one time in powerful museums across the world, because there's a place for you in those museums. There's a place for your artwork there. So the people who can stand with Ojara Joel, get on board and take this to the next level. Through art we can change the world. Through art we can change lives. Through art we can promote peace. We can preach love. We can progress together as humanity. So I'm grateful to you for your time and for sharing your story. I believe more lives are yet to be changed through your artwork. Nurture more people. Because if you want to live forever in this world, then you must multiply yourself. The more you multiply yourself, the more lives you can change. Do not be jealous like the other artists. Hold the hands of many young artists so that they may also do what they can do, having been inspired by your works. The world is waiting for you to show up and change more lives. This is your legacy. I love this. This one deserves to be in every home, in every parliament of the world. This one, at the UN headquarters. Because what the world really needs now, the world really needs trust and love and loyalty. If we cannot trust each other, how can we grow together? How can we live together? If the hen can go and cheat on the cock and produce a crocodile, this is crazy. Through art, we can make the world better. Let us embrace art. Let us embrace changing lives through art. After listening to your story and looking at your beautiful art pieces, looking at how you're changing lives through art, this is my message to you. This Never give up. There are more lives to change through art. This is beautiful. I've been inspired by your journey, and I'm also going to think of how I can explore myself as an artist.
Absolutely. I would never give
This
up.
is my message to you. Never give up.
There's something designed.
This is art, right? You can see
The black.
black bee. Never give up.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe black boy or whatever.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah.
But that is art. Many meanings. Yeah, but we are grateful to you for the time. Never give up. That's the message. Keep going. The world has a lot to learn from you.
I really honor the opportunity you gave me. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
God bless you too. So you have heard his story, how inspiring his story is, and how he's using art to change lives. That is Ojara Joel of Oj'Art. He's using art to change lives in the community. So what are you going to do to change lives in your community and in the world? Whatever you can do, do it to change lives in the world. You can discover your gifts and talents and abilities and use them. Do not sit on them. If you sat on these gifts and talents, we wouldn't be seeing this beautiful artist today. So there is a piece of art inside you. It may not be a painting, it may be a speech, or a book, or a poem. Let it out for the world to enjoy. This is beautiful work, you can see. One piece of art can change lives all over the world. This one piece of art can save so many marriages. What are you going to do to solve problems in the world? Do not waste your life in worthless ventures. Do something that can make the world better. God bless you.